The next topic that we are going to see is electric current. See, the term electric current is also not new to you. You would have learnt in your 10th grade. So what does electric current mean? Electric refers to charge, current means flow of charge. So if you are able to define a parameter like rate of flow of charges, so rate of flow of charge is what is called as electric current. Now, see, the definition is like this: flow of charge in a conductor in a definite direction. So flow of charge in a conductor in a definite direction is also called as electric current. Or we can state it like this also: the electric current is also measured. See, here we are not talking about the instrument. The electric current is measured theoretically by the flow of charge through any cross section of the conductor in unit time. So if you observe, it is something similar to water flow. Generally, the conductors which we consider are cylindrical in shape. If you look at the metallic wires and everything, they are going to have a cylindrical shape. Now, if you take a particular cross section, if you are able to calculate the number of electrons that are flowing through this particular area and divide it with the time, the unit time in 1 second, if you are able to calculate how much charge is able to flow, then that is what is called as electric current. Now, if suppose Q is the charge that is flowing through any cross section of the conductor in time t. Let's say in time t, Q amount of charge is flowing. Then mathematically you can write like this: electric current is written as the total charge that is flowing through that cross section divided by the total time that it takes. So the symbols used are Q and T. So it is going to be Q by T. So this expression for electric current is also an expression for the average current that is going to be measured. See, there are two types of currents we always try to measure. One is called as average current and the second is called as instantaneous current. So instantaneous current has something to do with alternating currents. So in this chapter we are not going to be concerned about instantaneous at all. All that we are going to calculate is the average. We call it as average steady state current. Let's see what that steady state is later. So as of now, understand, if you are able to calculate the total charge flown per unit time, that is what is called as average current. Now, what is the SI unit of electric current? So the SI unit of electric current is also known to you. It is measured in ampere. It is also the practical unit of current, meaning in reality also, if you see, everything is measured in terms of amp only. The current is measured only in terms of ampere. Now, how do you write 1 ampere? So we know that I is equal to Q by T. So I is measured in ampere, charge is measured in coulomb, and time is measured in second. So 1 ampere is also equal to coulomb second inverse or coulomb per second, right? Now if you try to define it, so how to define 1 ampere? Sometimes they'll ask you, define 1 ampere, means you need to define it in terms of coulomb and second. So when can you say 1 ampere of current is flowing? When the current through a conductor is said to be 1 ampere if 1 coulomb of charge is flowing per second. If 1 coulomb of charge is flowing in 1 second, then through any cross section, then we say 1 ampere of current is constituted in that particular conductor. So generally we use smaller units of current also. The smaller units are milliampere, which is 10 power minus 3 ampere, and microampere, which is going to be 10 power minus 6 ampere. See, here there is a note. So the note is, when a current of 1 ampere flows in a conductor, then how many charges are flowing in 1 second? So it is going to be 6.25 into 10 power 18 electrons. You can easily calculate it from the concept of conservation, from the concept of quantization of charge. So 1 coulomb of charge is equal to n into the charge of electron is 1.602 into 10 power minus 19. Then if you try to rearrange the equation and calculate, you will get n is equal to 6.25 into 10 power 18, because 1 coulomb of charge is constituted by these many electrons. So when you say 1 ampere of current is flowing, these many electrons are supposed to pass that unit cross section in 1 second.